We might
perceived.
be
How could
live, but
you?
we might be live, but the people we killed last session are not.
Oh no.
Right, yeah. Especially not the guy that Judifer bashed his head in. That's not fun.
Nope.
That's
No, he
Or
very dead.
or the
but
guy that
luckily,
that
Marcus
freaking
dissected.
yes.
yeah, there was a lot of violence that occurred last session.
Mm-hmm.
It was the violence
You haven't done
inherent in the
the
system.
stream announcement on Discord, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing it now.
Okay. Why is my... I'm going to have to restart Twitch on my tablet because it is running like doo-doo.
Yeah, it's been like that recently, and I don't know why. Well, at least for me.
I've never found the Twitch app usable.
Oh, are
Yeah.
we audible, by the way, John?
It seems
Oh
that way.
yeah.
Okay.
Let
I know that
me
we've had
check.
that issue like the last two
Yeah.
sessions.
The issue is if there's any kind of driver failure, it resets the audio device to default, and then when I reconnect these headphones, if it won't work from default if it's in both of them. It has to be set specifically to this device in Discord and in OBS.
Okay.
Okay,
It's weird.
so I noticed this last stream because I was watching the last stream again.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think Bander's microphone is a little too low.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
Oh.
Like
That's
I could
why
hear
I'm
it
having
clearly.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear it clearly, but it was just like I don't know why it was just lower than everyone else.
Okay.
I've got you at. I had you at 85. I've got you at 90 now. See if that's enough.
Okay.
Bander, say things.
I am saying things. Hello. Yeah, so Trusty Tony here. You need to subscribe with Amazon Prime. It's free.
That's better. Perfect.
Yeah, spend Jeff Bezos' money.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely doesn't
Wow, obedient
Oh.
posture bop, huh? So rude.
need it. Oh yeah, you'll have to pay the tax.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of bullying, hello.
Yes, now that's bullying.
No respect. Zero respect.
Bob truly is the Rodney Dangerfield of his friend
There
group.
you go. That's who I was trying to think of.
I don't know who Rodney Dangerfield is.
Old dead actor.
Classic comedian.
That was notorious. Mm-hmm. Well, I know him as an actor, but not. But he's like, I get no respect around here. No respect.
Yep, his whole thing.
Yeah, this is the most known thing. Not a good impression, but
it wasn't bad. Like a classic Dangerfield would be like, my psychiatrist told me I was crazy, so I asked for a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too.
That's a good one.
I found there's only one way to look thin. Hang out with fat people.
Hey, true though. If you hang out, if you're the only fat person in a group of thin person, whoa,
loaded.
No.
Yeah, my wife and I.
Because I'm short.
Yes, you are.
So I appear shorter. It's to amplify the cuteness.
Another good one. My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. Yeah, a lot of old jokes.
Hi, Godfather. Speaking of old jokes, I got him.
What? Do you have any grapes?
No.
No. Okay.
Probably has raisins though.
I was making a reference. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Just let's move on.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I like the idea that you I like that you assume that I would know any reference to any media.
I keep forgetting we have children here.
Hey. I just didn't watch a lot of media growing up that wasn't on Disney Channel.
Mm-hmm.
No, I remember the whole duck goes into a lemonade stand and asks if they have any grapes thing from.
Oh, that's
So
yes, that is
yes,
a thing. All right.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's like a Newgrounds thing. And while Newgrounds is
Yeah.
still around, it's mostly just porn now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of good shit back in the day. Like
That's what I
Weebles.
know Newgrounds for.
Porn?
Yes.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, very much their thing now.
God, is albino black sheep still around too?
I don't know.
Against nature.
It was basically it was like a flashlight, just like yeah, I guess it's still around. It was a flashlight similar to the Newgrounds. It was like a competing thing towards the later stages of Newgrounds,
Right on.
but it was a lot less regulated, I guess, because there was some level of regulation to Newgrounds. But
Yeah, there was. I don't know how I feel about a less regulated.
this was also during
Probably
the days where I
concerning.
would occasionally like jump on 4chan and stuff, so I didn't give a shit.
I mean, yeah, back then I was on B as well, but like thinking back now
Shimahara.
from my perspective as an adult, that isn't awful.
I was not that much of a degenerate to be on slash B.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, he was. Oh, I found it! Motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh, why were you hiding behind my fucking greenhouse, you dweeb?
Oh. What,
You
looking
have
for
your own
cat in Stardew?
greenhouse?
Are you playing Stardew Valley when we're supposed to be playing D&D?
Look, I was about to close it, then I found the alien pod that I heard 2, 3 days ago,
I
but
see.
never found. Yes, I'm about to close it. Found
And
it.
by
Ah.
close, she means minimize.
Yeah, I know.
No. Oh, no.
You know, I can tell in Steam if you're playing something, right?
No, you can't.
Goes to profile setting.
I think
You
actually I
can't.
think Bob turned that off because now I can't.
But yeah. You can always tell when Bob's lying because when she says no, her O is more rounded. It's nah.
You can always tell when Bob's
Yes.
lying because she's making noise.
Yes. But I am
Just like
also
a
making it very
politician.
obvious, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
I know.
No. Oh, itchy ear. Oh, damn it.
Man.
The
Yeah,
problem with
last.
having curly hair. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
Problem with having curly hair, your hair curls into your ear. Very ticklish. The inner side of your
Oh,
ear,
I
it
never
turns
thought of
out.
that.
Yeah. Sucks. Okay, last time we murdered a bunch of cultists who were trying to murder us.
Sure did.
Bamboozled them with talks about lizard folk. Well, lizard people.
God, that was
It
amazing.
was so good.
I'm glad I just went and ran away with that one. You're welcome, everyone.
All right. So Tony went ahead and zip tied the main guy, and he's going to go around and he's going to zip tie the people that, for some reason, Juniper stabilized with magic.
All right, so now that you've restrained everybody that isn't dead,
Mhm.
it's going to be some time until the unconscious guys actually come to. And I guess you have two things to consider. There are two additional doors that you haven't been through yet coming out of this room. And there was at least previously the sound of someone coming down the corridor behind you
Mhm.
before this big Donnybrook.
Yep. That was a Canadian word.
That's right.
Wow. But
One I am not familiar with either.
Well, there is one of them. One of the cultists is alive and conscious because he was able
Right.
to be talked into
Yeah,
giving
surrendering.
up, surrendering. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I want to go to that guy and be like, "You expecting guests tonight? Expecting anyone tonight to come here?"
No, we weren't expecting anyone. What do you want?
Well, stopping you and your people would be a start. Well, no, that's the end goal.
Well,
The
what do you
start will
even...
be knowing more about you, I guess. Shut up. And as Juniper says to him, "Shut up." She's pointing at him. Tony, or
Huh?
and you guys, is there anyone coming downstairs?
Tony's gonna go peek in the hallway, the passageway with his flashlight out to look up it. There's
So
15 guests.
looking
Nope,
from...
no one here. Closes the door. Sorry, sorry.
That's okay. But from the door, you can see a little ways down the hall. You'd have to go out a ways to see the bottom of the staircase, and you'd have to, like, start climbing it to see to the top.
But there's no one immediately. Like
No.
it doesn't. We don't hear anyone walking down the steps. We don't see anyone. But I make a perception check.
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
That's a 6 on the die plus like 8, I think. Yes.
14.
So that would be 14. Yeah.
All right. You don't hear anything.
Nah, no one that I can tell. I don't think they know about the passage at the top of the door hallway. At least from what I can tell, I don't see anyone. I can't hear anyone. Do you
Okay.
want me to go all the way back and make sure there's no one in that hallway, or
Do we? Do I remember how long the stairwell down was?
About 100 feet.
80? Yeah.
Oh.
And I think the flashlight either does 15 or 30.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking of my cone for detect thoughts if I want to start using it now,
Yeah.
because detecting the presence of a thought doesn't require any will save. It's just actually reading the thoughts that do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think anyone's coming down these steps right now. But I'm more worried that there's more guys in the other room. What's behind them doors?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the cultist. I'm pointing at the doors. What's behind them doors?
Just open them and find out.
God damn it!
No, wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna go up to him. Put my knife at his neck. He asked you a question.
Intimidate.
22.
Make a level check. Okay, so you hold a knife to his neck and you say,
He asked you a question.
and I gave him an answer. If you kill me, you're not getting anything else.
I mean, we did save several others. We can probably interrogate them since you're so uncooperative. But
That's true.
regardless,
That's true.
Bacchus, come here and cover me. Bobby, you make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. And Tony's gonna check the first door for see if it's locked or anything's weird with it.
Okay. Door opposite to the entrance or perpendicular?
Perpendicular.
All right. You check the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the door, see if it's locked. And would Tony check for traps? No, Tony probably wouldn't check for traps.
Yeah.
See how well this works.
Listen at the door first before you go in. If you can hear anything from it, through it.
Okay. Yeah. Tony will nod and do as Juniper suggested.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. 18.
You don't hear anything through the door.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Sweet.
All right. What is Marcus doing? Is Marcus with Tony?
Well, Marcus would probably say it's like, well, I have a more surefire way because these doors aren't super thick, I'm guessing.
Oh, they're pretty standard wooden doors, like you'd find
Okay,
inside of
yeah.
a home.
So Marcus would probably just cast Detect Thoughts, and then see if he picks up any presence of the presence or absence of any thoughts, and it's only blocked by like 1 foot of stone.
Well,
or
there's
3
an
feet
absence of thoughts coming from Tony. No, just kidding.
Heh. What's the range on it?
It's a 60-foot cone.
Yeah. From that behind that door, no, you're not getting a sense that anything is.
It's like, I don't sense anything there, and then I'll go check the other door.
All right.
Do you sense undead or anything like that?
You also don't detect any thoughts behind the other door.
Okay.
Tony's gonna make sure it's pistols. Muted?
Like,
no.
I don't detect any actual thoughts behind the door, but that doesn't weed out any undead that may or may not be behind that. And I'm just gonna look at the guy that's conscious and start to concentrate on him.
Yep. Tony's gonna make sure his Tony's gonna make sure his pistol's loaded up. And once you resolve his will save, if nothing else is going to immediately happen, Tony will crack the door and look through.
What's the DC?
15. Yeah, 15.
Damn, what is that? A second level spell?
Yep.
Ah.
What? You failed. Just double check what you get on the first.
The first round.
Emotion?
Let me and Keeg work this out, eh? Alright, what were you saying, Keegan?
The presence or absence of thoughts is the first round.
Yeah, obviously there is a presence of thoughts. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go through all 3 of those, and that'll happen simultaneously to Tony opening the door. The second round, you get surface thoughts or emotions?
No, just the exact number of thinking minds, and if there's anything with a intelligence 26 or higher, and at least 10 points higher than mine, I become stunned.
Yeah, there's nothing that smart.
Oh. Really?
And there are as many minds as you think there should be.
Okay.
And then his surface thoughts. He's thinking he's thinking a few different things. He seems to be jumping back and forth between he wishes you would just kill him. That when the when Dread Cthulhu rises, you're all going to be sorry.
Oh.
And that he can't wait for you to find his special surprise.
Oh.
Like, I think there's a trap somewhere in these doors. There's a special surprise.
Okay, I guess Tony's going to start looking for traps, hearing that.
Tony was already into that first room.
That's fine.
That room it looks like a storage room, and it's just full of stuff. Gotta be some things of value in there.
Okay. Anything like obvious, like just like big ol' obvious shit? I don't know.
Let me have a look.
He's not going to go meticulously through, but like something that just immediately stands out, maybe like one item.
Yeah. The most ostentatious thing is a golden medallion.
Huh. Does it have iconography on it?
Yeah. Looking at it, it looks like to be a gold medallion with ruby inlays, and it depicts a king cobra.
King cobra.
Tony's gonna pick it up but not wear it.
Okay.
Because he's got his other thing. He's gonna pick it up and kind of just nothing. There's no other entrances to this room that he sees.
No, that's like a big closet. full of crap.
Okay.
You found a king cobra?
It's a medallion of a cobra. So yeah, it looks like they got a bunch of stuff in there. I can't tell if it's magic. He kind of turns back. This looks like something that would be magic, though. He holds it up. And then he's gonna head over to the other door. But are you guys gonna ask him any other questions or anything while Tony's?
Well, there's probably a trap, so be careful about that.
Yeah. No, I got that. It stuffs the medallion in his pocket or a pouch or something somewhere on his suit.
The trap might be that there's something dangerous behind the door.
When you start talking about the trap, he starts thinking that there isn't a trap, but he thinks that, but he's still looking forward to your reaction.
Like, it's not a trap, but something else.
Okay, now he's taken notice of you. Are you fucking reading my mind?
No, you're just wearing your expressions on your face.
You're just easy to read.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was a little too fucking specific.
Well, you're fucking specific, bro. And I tapped the side of his head with the butt of my knife.
Alright, so you opening the
Hey,
door?
Bobby. Yeah, but before he does that, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Bobby, just in case something like jumps at me, you mind covering me?"
Okay, I'll go near the door. I'll be 10 feet away so I can easily jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With
Alright,
that,
so you open the door. It opens outwards towards you, and inside is it's a large room, like it was some kind of, I don't know, bedroom or banquet room or something. But it doesn't have any beds in it. Instead, it's full of cages. And in the cages are like either dead or emaciated bodies of a bunch of people.
That's fucking gross.
So this is their zombie factory.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. There's probably 30 people in here, alive or dead.
Goddamn. Tony's gonna prioritize the living people and going to try to get them out of the cages.
At this point, the guy starts laughing hysterically.
I go, Tony, none of them are living.
True.
If they're moving, they're probably already undead.
Juniper's,
So what do we do with them? Do we just re-kill them?
Yeah, that would be the most efficient.
And probably the kindest thing to do. Because otherwise,
let's see what's behind the other door first, since they're all dead.
I think that was the last door. I think that was the last.
That was it.
There's no other entrances or exits to the zombie factory.
The guy who was laughing hysterically. Can I he's sitting up, right? He's sitting up. I imagined him sitting up, like, on his knees.
Not on his knees. He's like on his ass with his knee up.
Oh.
But he's like,
oh, that's real grating. What do I have on me? What do I have on me?
I mean, you got a knife. You do have your taser.
No.
I mean, if nothing else, you can give him to the order of burning people alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside the room. Where is that stale sandwich?
That's
still a torch. Where is that stale sandwich that's still on this torch? Okay, I'm gonna go grab it.
It's gonna get a sandwich for lunch. Is there a way for?
And then I'm gonna stuff it in his mouth.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
All right.
Yep.
So you stuff his mouth with a sandwich that has become a stone.
Yep.
Is there
I
a
don't
way
care
for
if it breaks his teeth, by the way. Yeah, that's it. Done.
Well, he seems to have shut up finally.
Good.
Is there a way for Tony to safely re-dead these zombies without opening cages?
You haven't even confirmed if any of them are zombies. It's just they don't seem all they don't, like, at a glance, all seem like they're rotting, so you can't tell.
Okay, well, I mean,
after this is like sort of done, it's like Marcus goes like, "Give me 1 second, because I just want to double check something, and I'll go out the way we came in, and I'll try to sort of sneak up as far as I can to see if I notice anything 60 feet ahead of me, and I'll make it so that I go 40 feet up the stairs."
Okay,
so
so let's get a stealth check.
A 7.
Okay.
Go.
And what's the total?
For stealth, 7.
Okay. So you leave the door and head towards the stairs. And as you start climbing the stairs quietly, the door that you left open starts to creak loudly as it shuts, and then shuts itself quite loudly, giving an echo.
Oh.
That scared the crap out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What you also notice is a light shining down at you.
Uh-oh.
One
Is that
second.
the police?
What's your AC?
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised I didn't pick up a thought before this.
Oh, right, you are detecting thoughts. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
60 feet?
Yeah.
No, they'd be able to see you before you get within that range.
They're using floodlights?
They're using what?
Floodlights? Because most standard lights are 30 feet.
No. Well, they're using lights and night vision goggles. Well, one of them is. One of them has night vision.
Well, that's fair. We don't have that.
we never bought it.
Yeah, still
Probably
not
could've.
fair. Stop
Of course
defending
not.
John.
Vatican money.
15.
15? Alright, that one's gonna hit you. Look up the damage.
Against nature.
Oh wow. Okay.
There it is. Somebody fires their rifle and you take 14 damage.
Do we hear that from the room?
Oh yeah. Pow!
And what is the mass damage?
What's your constitution score?
10.
Alright, then you need to roll a... double check. I think it's a DC.
Jesus.
Or it might be 14. I need to double check. Yeah, it's 14.
Really upsetting if Marcus dies.
So as much as I say, so if it was 24,
well, heroic
there's no way I
characters
could make it.
heroic characters don't automatically die.
But I got a 15.
15. All right. That hurt, but it didn't hit anything vital.
But it took out half of my health.
Yeah. Calling from above. They ordered you to surrender, and they won't be forced to execute you.
I'm pissed.
So they're still up the stairs.
Yes. Only one of them's an actual threat to you, but you don't really know that. That's metagame.
But I'm still how far from
You're maybe
the door?
from the door, you're maybe 10 feet up the stairs, and the hallway is 30 feet. So about 40.
Could you just tell them that you came
We
here
don't
to
know who
stop?
they are.
We don't know who
I
they
mean,
are, and they just shot first without saying anything else.
Correct.
too late then.
So they probably think you're cultists, or they're a bigger problem.
They are.
Do I know if the door swings inwards or outwards?
It swings inwards.
Okay, so I would be able to just sort of rush into the door to rush into the room if I took like a double movement.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
That's basically what I'm going to do is just hightail it while yelling, "Incoming!"
All right.
Okay.
So after the shot,
I guess mm-hmm.
and the command, you take off running. So for you guys in the room, you hear "pow." Ah! Door opens, door shuts, and there's a bleeding detective.
I guess everybody's coming back into the room. Tony's gonna pull his weapon and just, aim at the door in preparation.
Mm-hmm.
If something comes through, Tony's gonna shoot it.
All right, how about the rest of you?
I'm thinking. Can I casting time 1 round? I don't have 1 round. Do I have 1 round?
Yeah, I mean, a round is 6
do
seconds.
I have 6 seconds?
Like,
probably.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. Even if they're coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
It would take them at least 2 rounds to get down the steps if they're at the top
Mm-hmm.
of it, unless they're going full sprint.
Yeah, like
If
even then,
moving,
you would have a turn, at least.
Yeah. Okay. So you got time. Tony will be within 30 feet, but he's gonna, if he has that time, he's gonna move up next to the wall that the door is on, but at most 30 feet away, or as far away as he can if it doesn't have that much room. And he's going to prepare his action to shoot the first thing that comes through that door.
Got it.
Marcus, did you see if whoever attacked you had armor on or not? Like, were they armored?
Shit, I got shot and yelled at.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I go up against the wall, preparing to attack when they come through the door.
All right, Marcus, like, sorry if I'm a little testy. I'm a tad shot right now.
Yeah, I heard.
Healing him might be worthwhile.
Yes, I'm aware. Yeah. Frick it. I'm gonna heal him first. Cure light wounds. Spend that. That is 1d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level. So, that's d8 plus 2.
You can roll it, or should I?
I'm gonna roll it. That's 7.
Hey, 9 HP.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you.
So it doesn't completely heal the injury, but it closes over. and the bullets pushed basically against the surface of your...
Okay, and then after that, I will cast Bless.
Yeah. Anybody else have any other buffs they want to try?
Tony's wearing it still.
Yeah.
I don't have access to. Well, I've used more or less all of my useful spells,
Mm-hmm.
so I will
That's
probably
Yeah, no
take up
pre-combat buffs that I have.
30 feet, like directly. Well, would I want to be? Is there a table that I could put up?
Oh yeah, like this was like a meeting room.
Okay, so like if I had time, I would put up a table like directly across from the door, like 30 feet back, just sort of put myself and my shotgun there.
Yep. That makes sense. It occurs to you after the first 30 seconds that nobody's coming.
ah.
That's not necessarily true after 30 seconds.
Juniper's just gonna go to the side of the door. Push it open like a gap, like till it's like an ajar door and not
Mm-hmm.
a closed door, and be like, "What? You're just gonna shoot my friend and not do anything else? Rude."
You just hear someone shout, "Put down your weapons and get down on the ground." But it's coming from a way off.
Ask them who they are.
Who are you? More cultists? Huh? You trying to save your friends?
No response.
So what's the plan?
But judging from how far away they were, you don't think they've moved.
Uh, uh, monsters that you summon, anything attack.
Okay.
We could just lie and say that we have.
No, they're probably going to
That's
want
true.
us to walk out there.
I mean, well, Juniper looks around and looks at the guy who's like got the sandwich stuffed in his mouth.
He's looking right at you with a look of serious concern, like he wants to say something.
I mean, why don't we just go there and just hold them up as a
Okay.
human shield?
I was thinking that. I was thinking meat shield, yes. But
No.
you look like you got something to say. And I take the sandwich out of his mouth. Convince me why we shouldn't use you as a meat shield.
Fuck!
Or give you right up to the order of the burning stake.
Because I know everything that's in that fucking room over there. Oh, you could use some of it.
Use some of what to do what?
There's a bunch of magic items and useful tools. Scrolls, even. I'm sure one of you's a spellcaster.
Okay. Go find them right now, then.
Wait, no, he's hogtied with zip ties.
Yeah, no, he can't get up.
Right. I'm telling it to. Okay. I want to tell them. I want to. No, I mean,
Well-
I guess I was directing that to y'all, not to him.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like Marcus goes like, all right, I'll look for it because I can actually use detect magic to
Okay.
Mhm.
locate the magical stuff.
Other than those lucrative little items, any more information about your people?
Not that I tell you is going to be all that helpful, but... Fuck. Alright. If I tell you something important, you gotta promise I get out of here alive.
I mean, we got to get out of here alive first before we can offer that.
Fine, fine. The High Priest of Thulu is going to be holding a meeting tomorrow at an abandoned church.
Where is this abandoned church, sweetie?
He explains it to you, but I don't know New York enough to tell you.
Yeah.
We got
I agree with that.
reception down here.
But what you do notice is that's not very far from that neighborhood with the apartment building from the beginning.
Huh.
As in, wait, which apartment
where
building?
we got
went to a
awakened.
lot of apartment buildings.
Where we
Yeah.
got awakened.
Oh.
Bone Shaker apartment.
Yeah. Bone Shaker apartment, and then a few blocks away, found him in the assassin in an abandoned house. In that neighborhood.
Oh.
Again, do we have reception?
No.
Yeah, we do. Hold on. Boost signal, bitches.
Nice.
Do you really want to? Are we gonna? Okay.
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
I talked to John about it being a cantrip.
Yep.
It's boost signal. It's twice the range of wireless device cellular signal to reach up to 20 feet of solid material.
Yep.
Can that get past?
Oh yeah, that should be good. There isn't
Cool.
20 feet
You
of
look at
solid
your
material
phone.
between you and.
You look at your phone. Okay, you look at your phone and you're like, shit, no signal. I'm guessing that's what you say out loud. And I'm like, and Juniper is like, internally, God, I wish we could have a stronger signal down here. It would be so nice to have stronger signal. And then I poke your phone. It's instinctual. Like poke your phone. You have signal now.
Like she reaches out and almost caresses the top of your phone. It says, "God, if only we could get a signal down here." And suddenly you get a bar.
Okay. Tony is going to text the information to Frank, but he's going to try to like code it in a way that he'll understand. But Tony doesn't understand speaking in code.
Interesting.
Oh.
You're going to need to make a bluff check to speak in code.
I'll help you with that.
Which he will have to sense motive to decode.
Okay, all right. Don't worry about it, Bob. Well, yeah. Because I don't know how you're gonna support me. Okay, that's a 17. So that wasn't bad.
All right.
Because Tony's not verbalizing the fact that who he's texting and what he's doing. So
Right.
I don't know how you'd be able to reasonably assist.
See, the funny thing about this is you didn't want a very high roll.
I know, but I rolled a 12.
Yeah, like 17's all right. That's not undoable. So you come up with a quick code, like a I don't know, secret agent cipher off the top of your head, and send him a message.
It's like it's just like the squid is meeting at.
Yeah, the squid docks in the womb of God.
With the bone shaker present.
In the abandoned womb of God. There we go.
God, that's so fucking stupid. He's gonna look at me and be like, the fuck?
Oh, great, he's doing drugs now.
Okay.
You need to lay off that pixie dust.
Yeah.
And you smooth talk your phone into getting a signal.
Uh-huh. As for the room full of items, yeah, there's a lot. What you find, we'll say that it takes you maybe a minute to go through everything real quick. There's a black string bearing 2 pearls of power. Pearl of Power 1 and a Pearl of Power 2.
That's huge.
Yep. There's a small wooden model of an Old Norse sailing ship. Don't know what it does, but it is clearly magical.
Oh God, is it the foldable boat or whatever the fuck it is?
There's a magical belt.
Ooh.
That could be belt of giant strength.
There's a magical key. Magic shoes. A ring. You identify some potions, which you just take a sip and figure them out. They're Cat's Grace, Magic Weapon, Aid, and Cure Light Wounds. There's 4 Cure Light Wounds.
So, Cat Grace, Magic Weapon.
Aid.
Are you... Yeah. I totally didn't think to start documenting these. So, is someone else doing that?
Cure light times 4.
Correct.
Sounds like Marcus is doing it. So.
Yep. There are 4 arcane scrolls. Got Silent Image, Charm Person, Bold Person,
Ooh.
and Summon Monster 3.
Summon Monster 3?
That'd be huge.
I'll tell you what, you should know what it summons, but I have to actually look that up. And 2 Divine Scrolls, one of Bless, and one of Sound Burst. There's also a magical rod of some sort. As for non-magical, there are 2 medical kits, a demolitions kit, a forgery kit, and some kind of pamphlet with, like, occult writing in it.
Ah, that was what the pamphlet talk was about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So everything that I didn't explain in more detail just needs to be identified.
Yep.
Also, that medallion is totally magical.
Yeah, the Viper one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it on my list. It's just I got the Viper medallion in my inventory because Tony did pocket it. But once we get it identified, we can figure out what to do.
Yeah, there are some tools in there you might be able to use.
To summon Monster 3, we can summon a shark.
Well, I gotta tell you what it is. Hang on.
Oh, it's already
It's
decided.
just a magic
Yes.
octopus.
Yes, it's just an octopus. Yeah, because fucking Cthulhu. God damn it.
That would be funny. No, not
Direborn?
3.5. Pathfinder. Thank you.
It's three octopi because they're on Summon Monster 2, and I think you have like
Christ.
1d3 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Infernal squid.
Fertile squid. God, fucking shark.
Everybody loves a shark.
So,
Man,
meta. I mean, out of character, are we actually going to honor this dude's request to not be murderized or given to the Order of the Burning Stake?
oh. If it's up to Tony, no.
Because,
Yeah, so it's gonna summon a dretch.
ooh,
Fuck is a
what's a
dretch?
dretch?
A demon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, but I mean that would not get us any friends up the steps.
So it would be a knowledge, the occult. Know about demons.
But I mean,
I only have philosophy and religion.
I don't have it. I don't know shit about them.
Pissed.
I mean, if you guys want, I can go up there and see who it is.
Actually, it's actually philosophy and religion. I fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, I guess I don't know about the summoning scroll yet.
No, but I assume that, like, you can also tell what it can do, even if you can't cast it.
And I got a 25 on that knowledge.
Oh.
Right,
so what a dretch is the very lowest level of true demon.
Mm-hmm.
They're used essentially as fodder in their forever war against hell, and as cheap slave labor. Every demon starts off as a dretch.
Oh.
But they are demons. While they might not be especially powerful, they can be really hard to kill. They're resistant to a lot of stuff. And they've got some, like, pretty useful magic abilities of their own, including the ability to just summon a stinking cloud to, like, make people sick, and even summon more of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm.
I got an idea. Okay. So here's what we can do. I guess Marcus, come out here. I got an idea.
All right.
Hi, baby girl.
All right. So we don't know who's up at the steps. You didn't get a good idea. That understandable. You got fucking shot. Here's what we can do. I can use an action point to use my gauntlets one last time. Correct?
No, if they're broken, you can't.
Are they broken?
I thought, yeah, they are. They did break. I used them like 4 times, and on the 4th time they broke. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you could. And even then, it's not a like once per day ability.
Yeah.
It doesn't meet the basic criteria.
I thought
Okay.
I could really just fuck it. I thought that if I used it like no. Okay, I was misunderstanding.
It's all right. Yeah.
Trying to think what I can do. Because my idea was Tony disarms. He still has the gauntlets, like one final hurrah use, and if it's dangerous, he can just blast them and run back down.
Yeah, that would have been good, but unfortunately they broke the last time he used.
Yeah. What I can do, Marcus would go, is like, well, with some of these scrolls that we have here, with the image scroll, we could try to fool them to come out. But it would require a little bit of acting on people's parts to, like, more or less vouch that we're coming out there, have the image come out, and with one of these pearls, I can make somebody invisible. Do you have any more
You should be.
grenades, Tony?
Sorry, I didn't. You got kind of cut off there. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. It's like I could make somebody invisible, and do you have any more of those grenades?
Tony pats himself. Well, I don't know. John.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to work this way, but with preparation, would I be able to use an action point to use it again?
Yes, that's a once per day ability.
Okay. Could I say I have a second one of my 6 grenades instead and use an action point?
You'd actually be buying another set of grenades.
God damn it!
I know. I'm sorry.
Do. Hold on. Let me go to the weapon tab and see.
I got an idea. Roll me a percentile.
Okay. I'll roll percentile. Let me see here. That's a D10. That's a D10. Okay. 84.
84. You have another grenade on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Tony pats himself down a whole bunch, and he's like, "Wait, hold on a second," and then he like opens up
Where'd
another
you
thing.
hide
Oh
that?
yeah.
He pulls a Brick Tamlin, and he's just got a grenade.
Where'd you?
Yeah. Got one more.
That? Where did you put that? You're wearing a skin tight suit.
He reaches down under the suit into his actual pocket.
The cod piece deflates now.
Is that canon? Are you making that canon?
Think with John's
It's very dangerous to stuff your cod piece with a grenade.
Yeah, but it's a perfect shape.
That's a
Well, you want to package that? Yeah.
Juniper is real concerned.
Tony has another grenade. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, I can make an image of people sort of walking out with their hands up. It won't have any sounds to it, so we might have to do somebody doing some action, some acting to provide some sound to make it look slightly realistic, and then have somebody invisible lob a
But blow 'em the
grenade
fuck up.
and blow them the fuck up if they, are, make themselves visible enough for us to see how many there are if there's a good enough shot to take.
What if it's someone we don't want to kill?
That's the thing.
If it was
I
really
don't
somebody
know.
that
Maybe
we
they
didn't
shouldn't
want,
have shot first and asked questions later then.
Right, but what if
Okay.
these were people who came down here expecting to find these cultists? I would shoot
Yeah.
first if I knew that down here was going to be the cultists,
Hmm?
right? So we can assume by the fact that these people were real happy to shoot someone that they don't know who that was coming down from here are the cultists, are not cultists. Because if they were friendlies, if they were together, then they'd not shoot, right?
Okay. How about
So
this? You can make the image move. What if I just walk with an image of you unarmed walking up there and make a decision at the top and just figure it the fuck out?
I was
Since
I
they've
was just gonna suggest I was just gonna suggest that I go out there, no weapons, and try to convince them to not shoot me. It's the worst that could happen.
they shoot you and then you die. This way, at least I've got something for them to shoot other than me at the very start. And if I
Give
follow
me
it
the
up there,
mirror
I can.
image thing then.
Well, you know what? If you're so gung ho about running up there, he hands you the grenade. Just you pull the pin, you release this, and you throw. Don't be anywhere near it.
You can even roll it.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't recommend
just
rolling it in a hallway.
Yeah.
especially
Also,
not when you're down the steps from them.
Mm-hmm.
yes, I figured. I've played some video games before. I know the physics. I understand
Yeah,
the concept of
those
throwing a
Unreal,
grenade.
those
Thank
Unreal
you.
Engine 3 grenades.
Yeah. I understand the concept of throwing grenade. Thank you. Jeez. Um,
But I mean,
and
if you're
I
so gung ho about going up there, I mean, yeah, I guess you can. But all right,
it's less gung ho and more that I have a better chance at talking at them than either of you. And I'm a girl.
I I don't
And
know.
I'm a girl.
I think
she's
I
gonna
can.
she's gonna visibly like fix her outfit so that it's super obvious she has tits.
Right. So as
Yeah,
you
put those
explain that to
No.
kneecaps
her,
away.
you like uh undo 2 buttons on your blouse.
No, it's just because she's wearing
Oh
'cause
yeah,
she's
that's
wearing
right.
a loose shirt. So she's just gonna like tuck the shirt into her pants
Oh
and
yeah,
be like
tie it behind you and tuck it
tighten.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. So and she has pixie cut. She has pixie cut hair. Um. Okay. Yeah. No, she's gonna do it. It's gonna go up
Okay,
because
well,
okay, meta wise, I don't really want to kill the burning state because killing people from this organization would probably
bring the rest of them down on our head. Yes, but we still,
yes.
Escalate.
in character, we do not know who
Yes, I
it
know.
is.
Yes, I know, but Juniper's smart.
I
She's
mean, I'm
betting that
also
these
okay
people
with
aren't.
killing anyone who burns
Mhm.
bookstores with people in them.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's fair.
But yeah,
that's true.
like to
But
to defend Bob's
risk
decision
wise,
here. Uh, it's okay to use what you know in the metagame, as long as you can make it like a believable, justifiable in-game decision. Because a lot more decisions than you probably think are made with metagame assumptions.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. I think just in
And
character
like
though, Tony isn't like
no,
gonna just throw Juniper out there like that.
yeah, yeah.
That and
But
he
she's
thinks he can
willing to
talk
make a
better than
bet.
her.
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah,
She's
Tony
talked down.
firmly. Tony firmly believes that he
Oh.
is just misogynistic enough to believe that he is better at talking to people than Juniper.
Mhm.
He is wrong, but
Oh. She's like, alright.
if
Sorry,
she's
Bobby.
pushing Tony, Tony
She
will give her
does.
the grenade.
Juniper does look at Bobby though. Sorry. Um.
Well, Bobby can go out unarmed and
Oh,
be
that's
unarmed
true.
and be fine.
That's true.
Good things not
I mean,
Before
I can also
I
hide my
go,
boot knife.
because here's the thing. I do think this guy who's alive will be pretty useful. Can I do a quick disguise check to make him look like a victim? Because he's already pretty bloodied up, right? Like a victim of the people in there.
Yeah, it would really just be a matter of like getting his cult robe off
Yeah.
and making it look like he, you know, isn't evil cultist.
Switch
Yeah.
it with one of the dead bodies
Rags. Yeah.
clothing.
You're lucky. You're lucky. I think you could still be useful to us. So I'm gonna. I'm actually no. I'll go out. You guys do this.
Okay, Tony's gonna go find scraps of clothes and
Yeah.
start changing them. So what's your name,
Bloody
Colty?
up his face. Make it look like he's part of those people who were gonna get whatever the fuck they were doing to those people in there.
Hmm.
This fucker's gonna be useful for us.
What's your name, Colton?
Hang on.
His name's Colton.
That's what Tony's calling him because the Colton.
Yeah,
he
Colt.
made
Yes,
a
no,
pun.
I know Colton. No, but
Grimshaw.
Colton is also a real name.
Yes, it
But
is.
Colton.
You can call me Lewis.
Colton. That's right. Your
All
name's
right,
Colton.
Louis.
Oh.
We're gonna have Tony's gonna. I guess someone has a knife. Tony's gonna cut the robes off of him and put him in the rags. He doesn't give a shit about his fucking robes, but he's
No.
not gonna zip tie him.
I mean, how you get it?
Marcus, perhaps it'd be a good idea for you to not be around here, or be invisible. I'm not sure. I don't
Bobby's-
know. I
So my understanding is the situation. We're not going to do the images. I'm imagining because Bobby's going to walk up and Juniper's going to be invisible with him.
What? No, I'm not.
Well,
What
no,
do you mean invisible? I need to
they could
talk to
be
him.
both visible. What it could be is if we want to walk out all. Like, I can only make one person invisible.
Yeah. I'm not intending to go invisible. I need to talk to them.
Okay. If anyone's going to be invisible,
Maybe
I
Marcus.
think the best it'd be best to be you, Marcus. Yeah, I agree with Junie on that one.
I mean, I don't need to be next to them. I can close pretty quickly.
True.
But being next to them does mean that they can't just shoot you.
Well. Okay, ready? You guys go get this fucking dingus monster here, looking like one of his victims. I'll go out there and talk to him.
Okay. So Tony's going to work on getting this guy looking like a shabby homeless dude.
Punch him around.
He already looks like he's
Stick a
had the
knife in
shit.
him.
He's already. Yep.
He's already
Stick a
had
knife
the
in him.
shit kicked out of him.
Yes.
True.
This is a guy that I slammed into the ground twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, he's missing like
Knife
3
him too.
teeth.
Knife
Oh,
him
knife him.
too.
I remind you, he's at
Okay.
0 hit points and disabled.
Oh.
Yeah. You
Look,
can't get any more fucked up
scarification
without
is
killing
a
him.
kink. You can scar.
No.
Right. So what's
Can
everybody
knife
doing?
someone without
Let's move.
killing him.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Bob, Junie and I guess Bobby is gonna go out. All my weapons are relatively hideable. It's all still on me, but I'm gonna go out with my hands up, like, don't shoot, don't shoot. I'm making a bet. You people are not with the cultists down here. I've seen some fucked up shit, and I need, and I don't know if I can help those people in there.
How are you getting light? Because I'm guessing you probably need the glowing sandwich.
I mean,
Tony's
I,
gonna
I, I took
it.
the glowing sandwich from them,
Yep.
Yeah.
from that guy, so it's still in my hands.
Yeah, you've got a light source.
Yeah.
Like,
In
so
the
you're gonna
meantime,
go out. You're
Tony's-
gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make a diplomacy check.
Cool. Cool. I'm scared.
Tony will actively try to disguise this guy as a homeless dude.
Okay. 16 plus 10 plus
Fuck.
fast talk gain bonus equal to my charismatic hero level on all bluff and diplomacy checks. Okay, so 60 plus 10 plus 3.
That's
29.
30. 29. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
The 29 is a really, really good diplomacy check. All right. There's a moment of silence as they deliberate.
I'm like, please. Okay.
Right. All right. How many of them are? How many of you are there?
3. Me, my friend here, another one inside. Keeping check on the one inside.
Okay. So 2 of you are coming up.
Yeah.
All right. I want both of your hands in the air. If they move, I fire.
Comply.
Yeah. Start climbing the stairs.
Meanwhile, in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And put a little dirt here. Go ahead.
Right. So yeah, you managed to get him a poorly fitting pair of jeans, a belt to hold it on, and a torn T-shirt.
The belt is an extension cord.
Sure. But yeah, he doesn't look like an obvious cultist. He could easily pass for just a homeless guy.
Okay, Lewis. If you want to get out of here alive, you are a poor, unfortunate homeless guy that got abducted but not killed by this cult. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I get the idea.
Okay. Marcus, keep an eye on this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut him out of the zip ties. Make sure he doesn't stab me in the back. That would suck.
What if they have
goes-
detect thoughts? Too.
Well, voice of
Meta knowledge,
Juniper in
meta
my
question.
head. That would be an arcane spell, typically speaking.
Oh.
And if and if they are the Order of the Burning Stake, I don't think that's a big deal unless they Zone of Truth us.
Yeah, really unlikely they'd be reading.
Okay. Well, voice Juniper in my head.
Yeah.
I like the idea that their friendship has progressed to the point where, at some point, sometimes Juniper is a voice of reason in Tony's head.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have wisdom of his own, so.
Yeah.
All right. So back out there, you guys have climbed the stairs. You're about 20 feet away from the top. The light shining on you directly, and it's preventing you from really seeing exactly who's behind them.
Oh, could you turn down the lights just a little bit? I have astigmatism.
Make your way to the top of the stairs, please.
No go on the lights? Okay. You should just go.
All right. Oh, you're
No,
climbing further up the
Malachi?
stairs.
What was his name again? Malachi Damon? Do you guys know him, Malachi Damon? Name dropping? Not really, I don't do that.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you also could have called him.
Once you
Just
get to the
saying.
top, once you get to the top of the
Oh,
stairs,
yeah!
could have. Once you get to the top of the stairs, one of them steps forward past the light, and it's very clearly a Templar in chainmail.
Oh, you!
And he just
You're the
gra-
deal with Malachi Damon.
He grabs you by the hair and pulls you to the top.
Ow. Rude.
You gonna resist?
That's just gonna hurt me more, so no, not really.
Alright.
I was walking to ya! What's with the handsiness?
Can't be too careful with you. As for the big guy, he can stand right there for a moment. The guy just kind of holds you while his friend seems to study you. He recognizes the look. Detecting magic.
Yes, I can do magic. Here, wanna have cure wounds? I don't know if I have more cure wounds actually.
They kind of look at each other. They say some shit in Latin.
Do
And he lets your hair go.
I know philosophy and religion. I know philosophy
He
and
lets your hair
religion.
go. Alright, checks out. Now he turns and he does the same to Bobby. Now I'm not getting any magic off of this guy, just a couple of items.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so what exactly is going on down there? Give me the situation.
We fought off a bunch of cultists. There were like fucking 7 people in there. Ow.
What exactly were you doing down here? Because it's kind of out of the way.
Because I was taking it to a thing for a friend. There were a bunch of homeless people going missing here. I told your Malachi Damon guy there were a bunch of people missing. And there were...
You were his source.
And
why the hell would you come down here if you knew what to expect?
Because why would I let these people get away with the shit that they're doing? You people weren't seemingly gonna do shit about it. Didn't seem like something you might care about.
Make a lot of assumptions.
I sure do.
So I should find one more of your of you down there. I assume you all came together.
Yeah. Dude's dressed in weird getup. Don't mind him. That's his weird techie gear. Oh. She's still holding on to her hair. Very upset about it.
The fucking Sentai armor.
Yep. Very normal. Okay, he turns around and they exchange some more Latin.
Can I say I know? Can I make a check for the language because I know philosophy and religion?
No, that doesn't work. Sorry.
Oh.
You'd only get like religious phrases, so if they were quoting those, maybe. But if they're just speaking in Latin, it wouldn't be helpful.
You're using it to speak without you understanding. That's the point.
Ah, it's
if you knew Italian, you probably could pick out stuff, though.
Really? Why Italian?
It's well because it's derived from Latin.
Yeah,
it's the closest modern language to Latin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially if they're especially if they're Italians using Latin, in which case they'd use the Italian pronunciation.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can tell whether or not someone's from. There's 2 schools for pronunciation in Latin, and one uses the Italian style, and one tries to go with the style that was used by the Romans, even though we don't know exactly how they spoke.
Yeah.
Correct. But that's not really material here.
Important.
What is that while two of them stay up there, the one with the long arm goes down the stairs. Like he's getting ready to investigate.
What's a long arm?
Rifle.
Shotgun, rifle.
I'm assuming that you don't know enough of your character doesn't know enough about guns to know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's a rifle of some sort. So, are you going to do anything or just let him go?
I'm following
what's the situation
June's
like
lead.
here?
The guy's walking right past you, Bobby. chance if you want to do anything.
I'm letting him past.
Yeah. So
I'm sort of
neither.
hoping this can go by without any sort of combat between us, because I really don't want this to be a.
I mean, that just depends on what Marcus does and when he activates his invisibility. I don't know when that's going to happen because Tony's just kind of in the middle of the room with this, air quotes, homeless guy. Just kind of, waiting, I guess.
Pretend to give him food.
Tony doesn't have any food on him. He ate his lunch already.
Guess I have 2 pocket hot dogs.
Yeah.
It would really depend on whether there was any advance notice given.
That's unfortunately the problem here.
Because you guys
that
left
guy makes
and
it.
we heard nothing
Yep.
about it.
Eventually makes it to the bottom of the stairs and follows to the end of the door.
Okay, so
Now
can I make a
The
perception
door
check
was closed.
to hear somebody coming down the
Let's
stairs?
let's get a perception check from the people in the room.
22.
19, so 36.
Right. You start hearing footsteps basically at the staircase. And they draw closer and closer. And at some point, Tony also picks up on them.
Yeah, as soon as I hear them at the staircase, I would slip into the storage room.
Okay.
Don't close the door to the storage room, though. So you can escape without opening the door.
So, Tony,
stop drinking my water.
You're aware of him as he's about to open the door.
Tony does have his pistol in his hand.
Yep.
He's not aiming it, but he is holding it. He's not gonna prepare to shoot because he knows it could be Juniper or Bobby coming through. He's not sure who it is yet.
Yeah. Door cracks, and you see the barrel of an M4 carbine. And then stepping through, a guy in full, medieval chainmail armor sweeps the room, and as soon as he notices you, he demands you get on the ground.
Ooh, I see insignia.
Perception.
Okay. 20 on that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy's absolutely a knight of the burning stake.
And he was right. Told you so. Juniper's voice says in your head.
God,
in a smarmy, smug way.
Tony is slowly complying. Louis, get down. All right. These guys aren't gonna hurt you. They're a bit fucking weird, but they won't hurt you. Tony puts his gun down on the ground. He just starts getting down.
All right, perfect. He moves over. You had your gun in your hand and it's now on the ground, right?
Yeah, it's next to him on the ground.
Yep. He kicks it away from you. He then goes around and checks all of the others, the people dressed up as cultists.
Yeah. The ones that were alive, we just went ahead and fucking secured them. They should be good.
He begins shooting them in the head, one after the other.
Okay, that's an option too.
He
or
then
you
goes,
could find out where else would they...
Then he goes and checks the area in the back. And when he returns, all right, you can get up. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Okay, can I grab my pistol?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right, come on, Louis, let's go. By the way, yeah, this guy was in the room over there. He points to the room with the zombies. Presumably zombies. He was the only one lucid. I don't know if the other ones are human anymore. But yeah, let's go, Louis.
All right. So
Tony, as he goes through the outer door, he's going to actually kick a rock under the edge of it to prop it open.
Okay, so you're gonna try to leave the door propped open.
Yes.
All right.
Or you could make a big show out of helping Louis up, and Marcus could take that opportunity to slide by.
I mean, he is gonna act like he's helping carry him up, but he's not. He's not gonna sit there and dawdle around and make a bunch of noise. It's
Well,
it's
no.
on Marcus to make his invisibility roll and get the fuck out before he gets caught.
Well, it's the sort of thing is spells aren't quiet affairs, so I have to wait for him to leave.
Oh, you haven't casted invisibility yet?
No, because there's only it's a very limited amount of time that it will be active for.
Oh, dear.
So with
Okay.
no heads up,
Mm-hmm.
his only choice was, oh, there's somebody coming from there. I don't have enough time to cast a spell without the possibility of him hearing, so I need to hide first.
Well,
Hope that they don't check here. And
one option, just saying, Tony did point out the room that you're not in as having zombies, so he might go check that.
I got a better idea for you. So you moved as soon as you heard him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, judging by the speed of his movement, it was going to take him a little bit to get to the room. He's not going at his full speed. He's taking his time. So if you were to move to the adjacent room and cast your spell, it's very unlikely he'd...
Okay.
And so yeah, you could just come technically up with Tony ahead or behind.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony's probably gonna move relatively slow on the steps, though, so you can,
Yeah, because it's the sort of thing is I also don't know if there's somebody detecting magic up at the top.
Yeah, well, they're not actually detecting magic. They're doing their class feature.
And even if
they might have to focus on an individual to do that too.
They do.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Then I would have just made myself invisible and then wait until I could.
This is so tense. My butt is clenching, Jonathan. What's
Good.
the matter with you? Why would you do this to me?
All right, so the rest of you managed to get out and up the stairs.
Please time your steps well, so you don't.
And yeah, sure enough, everybody makes it to the top, and the Templars seem to let their guard down.
Wait.
Until one of them reaches out and takes Lewis by the arm. This guy's a psychic.
Oh, you can tell
what?
that.
Yeah, this guy is psionic magic. The rest of you can go. Days.
Oh.
That you found him in the back room.
I helped him. He was homeless. He was homeless dude in the cage.
Understood. Unfortunately, he is a psychic spellcaster, and it's our job to put them away.
Oh. Well, good luck with that.
Lewis, what the fuck? Hey, you know there's an invisible guy standing right next to you, right?
I'm sure he's actually
No,
got
there
the
isn't.
hole at this point.
Yeah, I would have attempted to
keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, more or less move out of any sort of keep myself moving, so hopefully nobody would accidentally walk into me.
They glance at each other. One of them
what invisible guy?
Takes out a scroll and casts a spell, and you're all just soaked in water. And he's looking around. And now he's looking around with his flashlight. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Guy's just trying to get out of this.
Great, now I'm cold. Wet.
Please tell me that wasn't sewer water.
That's not sewer water, right?
No, it's magical water. It's sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna go home now. This has been a horrible day.
Yeah. But as he
take care.
Yeah, he's telling you can go, and as he's doing that, he takes a flask out and pours it on the guy and lights a match. And he sets him on fire.
You guys can't just shoot him? The fuck? Whatever.
So I guess you're leaving?
I mean, Tony doesn't like the screaming of the guy burning alive.
So as you're
Look,
leaving, you hear the pained screams of somebody as he burns alive until they stop screaming.
You know, they could have sat there and just got information out of him, but whatever.
Sure could have.
Hey, Junie, let me get my grenade back.
I pass it over slowly, quietly.
Hmm?
Go.
Okay. I figured
Oof.
this was after we had rounded a turn or two. Let's head back the way we came in.
Yeah.
So you guys are just abandoning all the magic items?
Oh, I
Did
thought
we
that.
take it?
I thought I pocketed those.
There's
Yeah,
quite a few of them.
That was why. That was.
Doesn't June have?
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
I do.
holding?
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Shamaha. All of them in my bag.
So that probably would have been as well as you guys could have had that go. Like, I put you guys in a really shitty situation there.
We could have also killed them all and just blamed it on cultists, and we came and mopped it up after the fact.
Correct.
But...
That's yeah. There was an encounter, but you didn't need to fight them, and you didn't.
Yeah, poor Lewis.
Am.
Yeah, poor Doomsday cultist.
I don't know.
I mean,
Those-
tortured to death versus just killed.
These guys are so stupid. They could have interrogated the fuck out of him. You got someone from the cult alive. You could have sat there, got so much information, and then killed him.
Yeah.
Well, granted, they probably didn't know that. They just thought he was a psionic. Never mind. Sorry. You're right.
I don't think they cared whether or not he was a cultist. He's a psionic that's not directly affiliated with a religion, therefore he must die.
Yeah.
Okay. I figure. Does Marcus join back up with us before we get out? I'm assuming he's more or less with us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Be following as close behind as possible, as not to.
Yeah.
You could deactivate it by just like punching Bobby in the back.
Aw.
Well, it only lasts 3 minutes. So
Yeah.
Sure.
Now.
But yeah, before you get out, he would just reappear.
Reappear.
And you guys have managed to escape that situation.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess when we get to the end, Tony's gonna go back to the case that he left there that had his suit in it, and he's gonna press the gem on his chest, and again, it's just gonna come off of him and just be in this nice little bundle he puts back in his case.
Very nice.
All right.
When those bodies have, like, if they're all dead and or turned into little weird ghoul things, would they still be identifiable as, I don't know, by DNA, etc., etc., etc.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we
It might be
call
hard
the
to ID
police?
them, but you could probably DNA them.
Yeah.
Can we leave an anonymous tip to the police?
I would imagine because of the significance, the burning stake is probably going to
Burn the bodies?
purify the area with fucking fire. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to leave that kind of evidence just lying around for mundanes to come find.
As well as we do know that people higher up are in the know, so it is likely that the burning stake people know those people to contact and say, hey, anything that's get reported in this area, disregard.
Or, yeah, we got a bunch of like dead Zambambos. Could you get a coroner over here?
Okay, so I don't have to think about it too hard then.
No.
Right, so.
No. So I think we should probably once we get out of the sewer, I think we should probably lay low at least for a night.
Yeah.
With them guys so close behind, I don't want to go like straight to anywhere else. But let's meet up with probably Frank in like a day or two. Or no, we can't do it a day or two. It's gonna happen tomorrow. We got to do this like.
Speaking of Frank, once you get basically to the ladder, you get a text message.
Open it up.
Did he understand what
Question
Tony
mark,
said?
question mark, question mark. Quid?
Ah, god damn it. Okay. Tony is like, all right, let me go ahead and drop you guys off where you go. I'll take a long ride, and then I'm gonna, I'll swing by and talk to Frank. Let him know what's up. But
Sure.
because he's literally gonna drive like through like 2 hours through the city and stopping at random places to try to lose any kind of a tail before he goes to the subway.
That's a good
I'm gonna expend my
paranoia right
last,
there.
my last level 1 spell for Marcus to heal him up.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Tony's plan.
Yeah.
How much?
We find my 8 again.
8?
No, it's a 5. 5 plus 2. Again.
Alright, what are you at now?
I am 1 off from max, so.
Okay, so the bullet has been shunted out of your body, and it's mostly healed up except for a scar.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Oof. You're welcome.
It's still sore.
Sorry you got shot.
Yeah, still hurts, but you're...
Oh, those assholes didn't even offer to heal you. Oh wait, no, that's right, you weren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have lay on hands.
As well as, like, let's just, like, continue going before they ask, because we didn't push the question that they didn't realize, hey, wasn't one of you guys shot?
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, Tony's fine. Everyone can hop in the car. We can sit
Yeah.
there and get rides.
They very much didn't notice that.
That was just my summoned monster 3.
It's in French.
It's a dude. Yeah, it's a dude. You shot a dude.
God, summon human 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just a random person. What? Why am I here?
Ah!
Huh?
Now fight for me. What?
God, summon dudes.
Oh man.
Well, there is a...
Someone dude cheerleaders. It's a bunch of dudes dressed up like Ken dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Barbie.
I like the idea that you have summon dudes and you have different ranks. Like summon dude 1 is just like a random guy on the street, just a normal human, no like class features. And then as you go up, like summon dude 2 is like a guy, that does like some cardio, and he's got like maybe like level 2 commoner. And then as you go up, it's just increasingly like jacked, normal ass people.
Yeah, summon dude 9 is like a professional mixed martial artist.
Yeah.
But summon dude
that
3
would
is
be
the surfer bro.
special forces.
Oh yeah, or like Green Beret.
I also like the idea that it's not actually summoning from like an ethereal realm. You're just literally teleporting a guy. So, the fuck? I was in Miami. Where am I? New York?
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good use of an evil of a spell for evil purposes, actually. Just random meat shield. I love that idea.
I mean, yeah, summon monster is very much a meat shield spell at low levels.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. But yeah, eventually that night, after the paranoia is, and Tony doesn't think he's being tailed, he will go speak to Frank directly.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Alright. So, let's go do that scene. You, use the gate and...
Actually, I think he would go there the traditional route after nightfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You catch the subway train and make your way back to Frank's car and let yourself in.
Yep.
Frank's just sitting there looking at his phone and looking at you back and forth and not saying anything.
What? I don't know if anyone else is gonna, pick up on the Wi-Fi. I don't know what magic can do. I imagine they can hack into the system.
It could, but they'd also have to know to do it. Not like there's some
Yeah.
kind of reverse firewall.
I mean, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Dealing with this fucking burning steak assholes has got me paranoid. We fucking ran
can
into them
tell.
when we were in the sewers, in Queens, dealing with that shit.
That's interesting. Does this have something to do with the squid?
Yeah. The cult of Cthulhu was abducting people, turning them into zombies. They're not doing that
What?
there anymore. Yeah.
That
Hey,
doesn't
Tony
make any
thinks
damn
it's-
sense.
I mean,
What do they gain from that?
I don't know, building an army? Who fucking knows?
Zombies?
If they
Yes,
gain
they
zombies, oh, that's worrisome.
I mean, they're all dead. I can guarantee you that. But
Suppose
so
that's
yeah,
a relief, but fortunately, I'm gonna take it you don't actually know where to find the rest of them or their leader.
yeah, actually, I do. Tony leans back, all smug.
Oh.
So, before he got burned, burning steak guys came down, shot Marcus, but he's fine now. We got one of them to talk. Apparently, according to what he said, tomorrow, 5 o'clock at the. Do you remember where the Bone Shaker guy was? We mentioned to you the guy that got Bone Shakered. We found the when we got awakened.
Oh, the assassin target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
In that area, like a block or two away from it, there's a church. Apparently, tomorrow at 5 p.m., they're gonna have a meeting with the fucking their leader or whatever.
Nice.
So that's what that text was about, by the way. And he sit there, pulls it up, and he's like, "Yeah, this means this, and he just goes through, breaks down his really quick coding method. He gives him the cipher.
As you're saying it, he takes off his sunglasses and just face palms.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty smart, isn't it?
You have an incredible mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought so.
All right. Well,
I love
Getting-
Tony.
getting complicated.
Why you say that?
Well, I should probably step in and try to help out.
I mean, that's a possibility. I think Junie might have the number from Malachi. We could try to get him to grab his blowhards to just deal with it.
Well, that's the thing that's keeping me from wanting to get involved.
Yeah, no, I understand that. That's kind of why I came here to talk to you about it, keep you in the loop, and let you know either where to go or where to avoid tomorrow.
Understood.
Not
Well,
to mention, you
I'll
can also talk to your buddies in that area to keep them from getting wrapped up if we go through Malachi.
certainly. Well, I'm gonna reach out to some people and find out what I can learn, and then I'll make a decision on what I can do. Nothing else, I'll be able to provide you some assistance.
All right. Oh, that reminds me. We did get a bunch of stuff. I don't have it with me. I think Junie's got it. But do you know what this is? And he pulls out the Viper medallion.
Cobra.
Hang on a second. Cobra is a Viper.
Hey, it's a type of Viper, yeah.
Hang on a sec. He takes it from you, quickly casts a spell. It's definitely magical. Give me a moment here.
The identify spell.
No, he's using spellcraft to study its aura. Alright. Yeah. This is a magic item. And as long as you're wearing it, it should make you a much more natural liar.
Oh, I don't need that. That's just. What did it do? Just like give a bonus to bluff?
Yeah, gives you a +2 bonus to bluff while you're wearing it, but a -2 penalty to diplomacy. And if you were to grip it once per day, you can roll a bluff check with advantage. Its actual name: the Medallion of the Forked Tongue.
Oh. That sure is a name.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be swapping out frickin' necklaces for the time being. The read magic is nice, but yeah, Tony will probably wear that.
Well, the good thing is you can always just swap them.
Yeah, when I need to. It's just going to be weird in conversations. Be like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Now what I was saying.
You should try to get a necklace with like an easy thing to unhook, so you could just swap them.
Yeah, it's just got a quick disconnect that the
Yeah,
medallions hook to.
Like a little hook.
So that's what, a +2 for that, and a -2 for diplomacy.
Yes, and while it doesn't have any like specific in-game effects, the flavor for why it works that way is it has a subtle effect on your mind, and it urges you to fabricate and lie in response to direct questions.
Okay.
You don't have to, but you feel more of a push to.
Okay, that's fine. This is very much in Tony's wheelhouse. Let's be real. Unless someone wants to make an argument as to why their character should have it.
The lying thing?
Yeah, the lying thing.
That probably should go to the most trustworthy member of our party, Tony.
Yeah, yeah, that's what Tony was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, I don't think there's a whole lot else for Tony to do. He went ahead and did that. He's gonna send the same jargon to Dorothy through text, like the same like cipher thing to her. And he would clue her in if need be. I don't think she's gonna do anything, but she's also looking into it, and but he's gonna cover that by asking her out for a date real quick, because it is, it's getting dinner time. So if she has any questions, then go on a date and he can explain it.
All right. Well, for first response to your coded message, did you have an aneurysm?
God damn, nobody understands me, he says aloud. Then he texts back, nah, I can explain it in a little bit. I'm kind of feeling sushi. You want to get some food?
Yep, she'd be happy to meet you.
Okay. Tony will make sure he cleans up, gets a shower real quick, and then meet up with her.
All right. So for the rest of you, Marcus.
Well, Marcus would ask, like, if nobody minds, I can take some time to actually study these items that we got to figure out what they do.
Shouldn't take that long. Probably get them all in an hour or so. To that effect, the rod is a lesser rod of widened spell.
Right. Okay.
Good one. The ring is called a diabolic ring, and it increases the save DC of hexes by 1.
I don't think anyone here has hexes.
Nope.
At the taco.
There's a pair of enchanted Reeboks. They are shoes of agility. They provide you a +1 bonus to reflex save. The key is Schrodinger's key. Once per day, when placed in a lock and the command word Hatsa spoken, there's a 50% chance the door will be unlocked.
Kind of what I was thinking. You won't know until you use it, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Brawler's Belt. The red canvas belt that provides the wearer resistance 2 against bludgeoning damage.
Bobby.
The model boat, when placed in a large enough body of water, and its activation word, Staika, spoken, or Staika, turns into a fully sized and fully functional Dorse carve. which is an old ass kind of sort of like Icelandic ship.
It carves its way through the water.
Yes. This is one used for like along the coastline, fishing, stuff like that. It's not really meant for open water, but it is a functional magic item that probably was made by actual Vikings.
Yeah, otherwise it would be the carved sea-doo.
Or be a caravel or something more modern.
Yeah. Either that or it's a Viking LARPer that got powers after.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. But
I hate you all with your puns, you know.
I do like the idea of like feather token skidoo. That's funny. Feather token skateboard. Oh, I like that.
Oh no, that would be on like a the patchwork cloak where you pull off a patch
Yeah,
you can do
yep.
to get the item.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, but it's a leather vest.
Yeah, no, a modern like leather. Oh,
like
fuck, that's good. Oh,
that's good. Steal that idea, Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm stolen already.
I mean, it functions identically the same, except
yeah, but it makes sense for the modern.
Vest.
Yeah, totally. Just has a bunch of different, like slightly different abilities from the classic one.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
Just pull off a patch of a baseball bat. Wham!
All right, so Bobby, what are you getting up to?
Besides following Juniper?
Drinking, playing video games.
Or just anything of note
I
you
mean,
want to take care
after
of?
she goes home, head home, check if I got any messages about getting that bike finished, getting fixed.
You really want that?
Eat some food. Uh, have some alcohol and put on a horror movie.
All right. Yeah, your
After
motorcycle.
everything we've been through? Sorry.
It's a zombie flick.
No, it's not.
Oh.
That's a found footage movie.
It's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it just can't be dumb horror.
Yeah,
At least
it's watches a bad horror film.
Yeah.
One that is amusing to watch.
Right. Like
Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing. Yeah.
Jimmy Voorhees.
Oh, Jimmy Voorhees is
Nah.
so bad.
No, he watches Stab. Come on.
Stab. He wanted a little bit of comedy, so he was watching Shriek.
Yeah. Or he's watching
Army of Darkness.
No. He's watching Stab, and they keep referencing this movie Scream in it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's so bad. All right.
And Juniper, what are you doing tonight, knowing that tomorrow is probably the climax?
Odd. She's gonna pack a med kit in her little bag of holding.
Hmm? I mean, those scrolls are yours. I don't think anyone else can cast them.
Yeah.
Marcus could possibly if they're
Yeah,
arcane.
No, they're not.
Yeah, but I'm still.
No.
But I'm still packing, a med kit. Cause
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe we'll need it.
I was talking about the 2 divine scrolls.
Ah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, use magic device. How many ranks does Tony have in that?
Tony has been very unsuccessful with trying to cast scrolls. I have 5 ranks in it, but I've only got a +6 because of my charisma, because it's not a class skill.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's really difficult for him to cast anything. Like he does have read magic with the the amulet that he bought. But
yeah, for some reason I thought that the mechanist would have use magic device as a class skill, but
no. No, it's because he functions off of pure science. Techie is pure science.
Yeah.
As opposed to magical science. If I get mage, I can use it. I'd have it as a class feature, but technomancer would also have it.
Technomancer would be the one that is definitely use magic device.
Yeah, well, Technomancer's the like prestige class that combines the mage and engineer, whatever.
Yeah,
Techie.
But Tony will be bringing all 5 of his remaining grenades.
Excellent.
Tomorrow. But that's when we get in there. I'm sure we're gonna have some build up prior to it.
But yeah, go ahead.
Juniper is the kind of dingus who like collects pretty glass bottles that she has.
Okay.
It's going to fill it with oil.
Oh shit.
Or like
okay.
throwable
You're
oil.
Molotoving up.
I see.
It's less Molotov. Well, it's both Molotov, but also like just oil or grease so that it'll be slippery on the floor. I don't have grease.
Yep.
So
Grease bottles.
It's just a vial full of bacon fat.
No, oil or grease. She's gone. She goes to the family home. Remembers, then goes to her dad's huge fucking garage, and steals some of the motor oil.
Yeah, that'll do.
So I as far as I know, motor oil is explicitly not flammable.
Yeah. So like what you're using is pure non-extra virgin olive oil. It's the highest it's higher viscosity. It is very, very slow.
Okay, good. That one then.
That still wouldn't be very flammable though, but I mean it would work for the functioning like the grease spell, yes.
All right, she'll mix some oil and alcohol
Yes,
in one bottle.
That would do it.
Yeah.
There, so it's both slippery and flammable.
A little bit of kerosene. Get fucked.
Yeah, a little bit of She's doing it's less chemistry and more just
terrorism.
Yes. She's giggling.
Yes.
While doing like anyone who sees her, maybe her dad's mechanic in the garage is like, "Bar, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Doing nothing."
He's just watching.
Nothing.
He's just standing there watching you.
You just take his race car fuel because he's rich and he has that, and you put some of it in a bottle.
Like, well, whatever you do, don't combine ammonia and chlorine.
Yeah, I know that one.
And don't use styrofoam. Keep styrofoam away from all that shit.
Oh.
Why not?
Gasoline and styrofoam, if combined properly, makes napalm.
He makes a mental note to get styrofoam, but keep it in her back. In her bag.
I mean, you could also talk to Tony. He's really good at
Modern alchemist's fire. God.
Like I said, she's
it's
doing
sometimes
this.
referred to as bathtub napalm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
why bathtub?
Because you can make it in a bathtub.
Yikes! All right. So she's got. I'm going to say she's got 5 bottles of those.
Okay.
Of that mixture, and then what else? And then she's gonna go upstairs. And then she's gonna go upstairs and hug her dad.
All right.
You smell like gasoline,
and maybe hug her mom.
Lady. And gasoline and sewer.
I've showered since coming home from the sewers. Obviously.
Hi, Taco.
I just smell like a.
You take a moment to spend some time with your family because you know things could go badly.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to call it.
Yep, that's what I figured it was going to.
Next week, God willing, we will finish
Wait,
sees
wait, have we settled what Marcus is doing?
Yeah, he's identifying items for
Okay.
the most part.
anything else you wanted to do, Marcus?
He'd probably read through the pamphlet.
Yeah, so the pamphlet, that is...
Oh, rude.
The pamphlet contains an occult ritual, which is a kind of magic spell that anybody can cast with enough time, patience, resources. And this one is called Opening the Third Eye. It's just under an hour to cast, and it provides a subject with some minor psionic abilities.
So it makes it so that the burning stake will want to murder you for a day, even if they didn't want to before.
But also, you could do psychic shit.
It's an interesting risk reward calculus to do there.
Yep.
Tony would consider checking it out, depending on what the ritual entails.
This one's not bad. Let me...
Murder a cat.
No, anything that involves like ritualistically killing something, Tony probably wouldn't fuck around with it.
More than a few of them do that.
Oh yeah.
Opening this.
We'll just be a stalker. As she should, I guess. She's a cat.
Right, so you learn 2 knacks, which are basically cantrips for a psychic.
Also, Tony wouldn't do this until the burning stakes shit's resolved, but he would, if it, like I said, if it doesn't require like harming or killing something, he'd check it out after they're long gone. So it's not going to be relevant for at least this chunk of the campaign.
So it just gets you some very basic psychic stuff, and if you already have levels psychic, it makes you stronger.
Okay. So it's basically like a temporary magic initiate if you don't have anything in it.
Yeah. Or if you do have it, you just gain a bonus to like your psionic level.
Right.
Some other stuff.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Then we're going to call it here. And next week we should probably finish this.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Better we'll just stop mid-combat.
I mean, that's a possibility, but at the very least...
multiple times.
At the very least, it won't go past 20 sessions. Considering my goal is 15, it's not as bad as it could have been. Yeah. So, anybody have any thoughts? Any criticisms, opinions about the session?
I don't like the burning stake order.
No.
No.
We're not supposed to.
They're frightening.
I'm wondering what side we're going to bring in with us, though. Because I'm sure if Juniper gives Malachi a call, we can muster as many burning stake guys as we can, but that would kind of, or as we need. But that would also leave Marcus in a bad spot. Otherwise,
what you do is you call them, and if they fail, you go in.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Because, like, if we call in the order of a burning stake, there's really no reason for us to be hanging about. You could just, like, hang out in a nearby abandoned building and watch the thing happen.
Yeah. Alternatively, we could also get Frank to help us, and maybe even Dorothy. Not sure about that one. Dorothy will know what's going on because she's been interested, but... And then we could just kill them and get all the loot and all that shit, and then we wouldn't have to deal with the burning stake at all, and we could make them look stupid.
That's true. And
At
incompetent.
At the very least, you'd be able to get some help from all of the different, like, people and factions that you're in with.
Yeah.
There are others that you didn't really engage with. They would have been options, but you guys did pretty well.
Oh.
The only thing is, completely avoiding one of those means that the big reveal is an absolute ass pull, fucking out of nowhere thing for you guys. So that's gonna be funny.
Oh,
That's fine.
right.
Yeah. I just want to establish ahead of time. This was the plan, and you could have seen it coming.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with being blindsided as long as it's not like it might seem like it's knowing that it's not getting just pulled out of your ass is better than us thinking that it is. I think.
Yes, that's what I was trying to make clear. It's not going to be something stupid like Frank turning on you or anything.
Oh, okay, good.
That'd be real sad if it
Dorothy
was.
being a hag because we know she's not.
Rival hag would be fucking strong though.
Rival hag, yeah. But just I was more saying this out loud as something to just food for thought for the other players and everything is how we're more or less in control of how this goes forward.
Yeah.
So who we side with and how we're gonna do that. So it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. Maybe give us some thought if you got some moments what you think. Stuff to conversate next time and decide on.
All right. Well, let's go around, have everybody say who they've been. Let's start this time with the Rockbender.
Yes, I'm the Rockbender. I've been playing Trusty Tony, the leader of the Trusty Rangers. You can get your own suit at www.patreon.com by subscribing for $5 or more to Great Canadian Guy.
I would like to make clear that I will not be sending anyone any suits, nor do I have the ability to manufacture them. But you should absolutely give me money.
The way this guy does, yeah.
Yes. No, we don't have magic tech.
No, we don't. Isn't that sad?
I mean, it just would mean that there's more accurate missiles bombing children, so...
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, it's already happening. Either way, so...
Speaking of indiscriminate child murder, we've got Bogdanos.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess I've been Juniper, Jones, Bob. I regularly stream with this asshole. Quite upset.
That's my best friend.
Did you treat your pawn like that?
Yeah.
Worse, actually.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Also consistently, we've got Bjornfar.
Hello, I've been playing Punch Kick Guy, and have been doing very little punch kicking this session.
But the threat of you punch kicking was very useful. Like the possibility of you having to punch kick, or being able to, did give some security to Bob's character.
The ability for me to teleport behind someone
Yes.
And then punch kick them.
Yes, your ability to, it's nothing personal, kid, somebody.
Nothing personal, kid.
Speaking of power of anime, we've also got Surrogate.
Hello, I've been playing my boy, Marcus.
Hell yeah.
I love him.
Most amount of damage I think the players have received so far.
Very true. At least
true.
in a single
I've
shot.
been in many fights that were painful.
Yeah.
I won one at 1 health.
This
it might have been 3. I was 1 hit.
Yeah, I think Surrogate was meaning single instance of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a nice reminder of how the system actually makes getting hurt dangerous.
Guns are dangerous, kids.
Yeah. Thankfully, heroic characters don't die immediately, but they do. They start bleeding out. Right. Well, as for me, I've been your Dungeon Master, and I'll be back in my normal form as a Twitch streamer on Monday, playing some Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Also, you can support me over at patreon.com/GreatCanadianGuy. And special thanks to my producers who contribute $5 or more a month the Patreon,
Yeah.
which gets your name in the credits and not a Sentai suit.
Yeah. Keep funding this asshole to be an
Yes.
asshole to me.
Please do. I need it to live. So my producers this stream are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvard, Talific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop to Know, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jonko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Basim El Wakil. Alright, catch y'all on Monday.
Bye.